Okay, so got all my straws rolled. Okay, as you can see, I've already done probably about half of the magazine. I got it started already. Okay, once you get all your straws, you're ready to start doing your spiral, your coil into your disc. The best way to do that is just take one of your pieces and you want to try and kind of start to roll it. This end can be kind of flimsy, so if it's easier, just cut like that tip off so it's flat. And then you can just kind of use the pencil to get it started, just to kind of get it rounded. And then you want to try and make it as tight as you can. And it takes a second to kind of get it going. You kind of have to like fold it on itself first. I'm trying to get it so you can see. But once you get it going, then it'll start to go around itself. All the way around. So this is pretty straight. So if it's not curving easily, what you can do is actually kind of come to like the corner of your table and hold this and just kind of like run it down the corner of the table and see how it starts to curve it. Okay, and sometimes that helps because then it'll kind of roll a little bit easier. So you're gonna do that. You're gonna roll. And obviously I've already started one, so this is just a demo to show you. And then once you get to here, that's where take your next piece, and I kind of like look and see which one's bigger. This one's a little bit bigger. So I'm gonna open that up, and then this one, do it from this side. This one will slide right inside of it. Sometimes. All right, let's try this. This one seems a little bit bigger actually. So that one's gonna slide into there. And then down here on the corner of my table, I've kind of tore off some pieces of tape. So I have a little piece of tape. Tape that on, fold it around the sides, and keep wrapping. Round and around and around and around. Trying to get this as tight as you can. So if I hold in the middle, I can kind of pull and it tightens it. If I pull too hard, obviously it's just paper. It's just gonna rip or come untaped. So try not to pull too hard. Get to here, put the next one on, okay? So obviously I already started, so that was just a demo. So I'm gonna keep going with this. Again, I would take, before you start attaching, I would take the Scotch tape and tear off just small pieces about that big, okay? And stick them to the corner of your table. And just do like a handful of them. Because once you're holding this disc, trying to attach everything, you're not gonna wanna try and fumble with the tape and tear off a piece of tape, because then that's when it's going to come undone. It's going to come unwound, and that's like where really the only frustration of this project is. Okay, so now I have my stuff. Okay, I got my disc. I put my binder clip where I stopped, so now I can kind of take, and I'm ready to add the next piece. Put it on. Take my piece of tape, put it on that seam, fold it over the edges, and keep wrapping. So I'm just gonna keep doing this. Tape, wrap the edges so I don't have that nasty edge of tape sticking out. Keep going. Okay, get to the end. If you wanna be strategic with your colors, you can like plan out your color transition. You can do like all the greens together, or you can try and do a transition of color through the spectrum of the rainbow. That's up to you, okay? As I go, I'm trying to hold this tight If it starts to get loose, sometimes you can even put it on the table and kind of hold it and pull and kind of twist, and it'll tighten it back up a little bit, right? If I would let go of this, it's gonna all come unwrapped, kind of like a coil. So I gotta be really careful with that and don't let go. So I'm just gonna keep going. If I get to one where it doesn't wanna slide together easily, I can always, this one's kind of all nasty on the end, I can easily just trim that off. So now, maybe, let's do this end. Now it slides together. Just be patient, don't force it. It should all, if you use the pencil and you roll these all consistently, they should all fit together, because there's usually a bigger, slightly bigger side just from the nature of rolling with that pencil. And so they should be able to slide into each other like so. So I'm gonna keep doing this. Once I run out of tape over here on my table, so if I get here and I don't have any more tape down here on the corner, I can use a binder clip to clip that end. So now it's not gonna come undone. If we ran out of binder clips, you can just take a piece of the masking tape, the blue painter's tape. So if I don't have a binder clip, I can just use the blue painter's tape, and that'll hold it too, okay? So either one will work fine. Okay, so I'll finish these and then I'll show you the last step.